My goal is to share the knowledge that I've gleaned from owning the credit score that I had and being able to change my financial future. I majored in finance. I love finance. I love money and what it does. I love it. I think it's fascinating. And for those of you who are haters, go on. I love it when you hate on me because that means that I'm getting to you and you're listening. So go ahead. Go ahead and hate. For those of you who love money like me and love the freedom that it brings, then listen up. This is for you. I have been on a credit journey since like 6 years ago. I started writing letters pretty much every month to whoever owned my loans at the time, to the government. Can you help me to at least relieve some of this debt? And for 6 years I did it. I would sit down and I'd be like, okay, this is the next time to write the letter. It's the next time to write the letter. And this was before AI could write it, Chat GPT and all that good stuff. So I had to sit down and actually think about how to write this letter. When it came to the point where I got this notification that you're seeing here, that my loans had been not only forgiven, but taken off from my credit report, removed, it was such a sigh of relief. And I was like, oh my gosh, the universe listens. The universe listened to this. I want to make this really clear to you about your credit and about your score. If you are suffering through a bad score, if you are suffering because, number one, you're getting these interest rates that are like credit card rates for your cars, and I know what that feels like. Number two, you keep on getting these lenders, hey, I just wanted to let you know that we can alleviate some of that debt, and then you go for it and they don't alleviate any of the debt. In fact, they're predatory lenders that are getting paid to get you into their program. And you just feel like everybody around you is just preying on your circumstances. And they are. They really are. They have absolutely no shame. They have no morals. And they've got no values whatsoever when it comes to your money and your credit. None. The credit bureaus never have. They weren't created to help you. They were created to help big business. Because when big business pays big money for your big information, that's big time. And that makes sense to them because they're like, wow, we can sell this information over and over and over again. It's like being taxed on the same dollar hundreds of times. But you're the one getting taxed and they're the one making the money. So before you start going into cleaning up your credit and like looking at things to clean up your credit, I urge you and I implore you to sit down with me for 10 minutes, because that's all it will take, for you to understand that you have the power to change your credit score. You have the power to change your credit score. But, and this is a big but, you can't do it relying on someone else. You have to take the initial step. You have to commit to it, and you have to take these steps, and you have to send the letters every single month, just like I did for 6 years. And do you think that 6 years later, I would have ever thought that $150,060.40 would get removed and forgiven by the government? Absolutely not. No. But I wanted it. In my mind, I was like, oh, wouldn't this be great if I didn't have to pay these loans off? Voila. All right. The universe answers. But the thing is that you have to do the work. The universe is not going to answer you because you're sitting in front of the television, flipping through channels at 1 o'clock in the morning, buying stuff on QVC that you shouldn't be buying. The universe is going to answer you when you start doing the work. In fact, it's kind of funny. I have a mentor and he's like, I don't care. Just get on the lives. Just do it. Just get on and do the live. For God's sakes, just do it. And it's hard. It's hard to get on the live and like know that nobody's going to watch it, or maybe a few people will watch it. You'll just get people like randomly commenting. But the more you're out there, the more people will see, and the more people will realize that, you know what, this woman is not just there for her own edification. She also wants to be able to help other people, but she knows this is the only way that she can get her message out. Because I care enough about the future of myself, my business, and the future of the people who are going to be in a very bad state in 2024 if they don't own up to their credit. They're going to be in a really bad state. And the financial arena is not getting any easier. I had prepared myself for 6 years writing those letters. I'd prepared myself to get to this point of being able to have my own software. I prepared myself to align myself with the mentors and the coaches that I've aligned myself with. I prepared. Prepare, an opportunity equals lucky. But if you don't prepare, you're not going to get the opportunity and you're not going to get lucky. I'm here to talk about your story. I'm here to talk about your story that could increase somebody else's lifestyle because they hear it and they say, wow, if that person can do it, so can I. I don't know if I'm one of those people, because maybe you're looking at me and going, well, yeah, she can do it. She's sitting in a pink chair and she has this and she has that. And then you don't know what it took me to get here. You have no clue. And you have no clue what it took for those other mentors to get to where they are. And that's not your business. Your business is yours, and your business is you, and your business is owning up to what you have in your credit profile. That's what your business is. And I help you to challenge and remove those negative and derogatory statements about you, because there's a lot more about credit than you'd even realize. There is so much more. It's so deep, and you don't even realize what you're aligning yourself with when you don't do anything about your credit. You don't even understand what precedent you're setting. It's time for everybody to own up to their credit. It's time for everybody to say, this is what I'm going to be doing. This is exactly what I need to do right now until I get to that 800, until I get to that 850. This is what I need to do. I need to do this because I know that this is going to change not only my future, but the people around me. They're going to see me do this, and I'm going to be a beacon of light. If you have any questions, you can always DM me. That's not a problem. I will send you the video, and you can watch it, and you can go step by step. I also have an FAQ sheet, step by step, click by click. Here's how you do it. It's not hard to do. It's really not hard to do. You just have to sit down and make it a point to get it done. It's very simple. It's just like anything that you really don't want to do, and then all of a sudden you finish it and you're like, oh my gosh, that's so great. I finished that. That's what it feels like. So I encourage you to do that. In the meantime, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, DM me. And understand that if you are truly, and I want to say this from the heart, if you're truly in the space of like, I'm scared, I don't know what to do, I've never challenged anything on my credit that's ever gotten off. I've always been rejected. I'm always been told no. I always get the bad rates. I always get this. I always get that. And you're in this slump. Then I want you to pick yourself up, take a deep breath, do a Mel Robbins, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, okay? And own what you are getting. Because once you own it, once I owned the fact that I was getting bad rates, once I owned the fact that I was getting these stupid credit limits of like $300 with a $195 fee every year, what kind of stupid is that? That's stupid. When I started owning that and saying, okay, well, what can I do that will make it better? And I started doing things that would make it better. Now I'm up a total of 229 points. So this is where you have to learn how to manipulate the system towards you, towards what you want, towards how good your credit can be. That's what it is, because they're manipulating you. You are the consumer. They want your money. You manipulate them. You tell them this is the way you're going to get my money. And you do it in a way that is not only ethical, it's legal, it's moral, and it stands up for who you are and what you believe in. And if that's you, then this is all about you. This is the software, and this is the tribe within the software that you need to be around, because these are the people that are standing up for themselves. They're taking ownership. They're not backing down. They're committed to what the outcome is, and they're committed to making a difference in their life. And if that's you, then you need to click the link below.